Testing, testing. One, two, three. My name is Eric, and let's fly like a bee. All right, let's check this out. I'm going to my live stream. Right now, I'm trying to import all of these. Trying to import these portfolios right now. Some of them are videos. Some of them I was able to export to PNG, but um, well, let's just go on the fly. So, my name's Eric Yamamoto. I'm a storyboard artist. Been doing this since 2011. Started off in commercial storyboards, and then I went into features, and then I went into TV because that's the new craze right now, streaming. Um, but I have a course that I'm doing. It's called Vision to Visuals. It's more intermediate. It's like people that know how to draw, people that can, um, you know, um, do the figure. But it's about storytelling. It's about visual storytelling. It's about, um, the basics of shot language and how we get around. But I think the most uh, critical part is to learn and to transform is through the feedback. That's why I'm doing these live stream feedback sessions because I love it. It's I love seeing people grow. I love seeing people challenge themselves, and let's get in this. So first off, this is a girl named Sarah. She kindly sent this over, and I'm gonna take a look at it as if it was live action, and how we could level it all up. So, um, for now, my Storyboard Pro, it's just taking a while for it to load in all the frames. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to look at the uh, the PDF and just kind of go off of that. And um, let's close this. Yeah, and we'll just get in it. All right. So what I like to first do is just pitch it and find the story within just the pitch. So okay, we start here on a landscape. We have a building here. We have a car right here. I guess it's smoking. And as we go down to the next frame, cut to a person coming around the corner. He squints at the sun. He walks through. I guess there's a rock right here that's kind of important. He comes down, comes into frame, picks this little rock up like this, and pauses and notices something right here and turns. We dolly out to this girl. I guess we're revealing this girl right here. And what else is happening? What else is happening? Let me just see if my chat's working. Hello. All right. So we dolly out and we see her right here. It looks like he turns back and he drinks, drinks some more, and then cut over her. She turns to him. We pull out and she throws it down. Tink, 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 tink. Dude, Neil, what's up, man? Yeah, welcome back. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm doing a storyboard critique right now. Um, so, anyways, we come back down. We have a Dutch angle. She throws down her tool, and she comes over. She gets upset. Steps forward. Profile. She looks down. She gets upset. She puts her hands down. She starts gesturing more. and over his shoulder, up on her, getting pissed off some more. Keeps going through, over her shoulder. He does his jazz hands, and over his shoulder, she's pissed. Profile 2 comes through, tied her over. Oh, back to the rock. See what else happens. Back to the rock. I guess it explodes. Boom. The rocks rustle. It topples over. Pissed. They get in at it like a showdown. Comes through on the collar. Here's the hand. Grabbing. Brings him forward. Shoves. Low angle. Can't. On the feet. Trips over. Falls out of frame. I guess we're pushing in on her. Wait, in, out. No, we're pulling out. So we're on her. We pull out with this guy. And then we're back onto him. We're single on him. We pull out over over her shoulder. And we're on her face. And then a guy comes through, puts hand on her shoulder. And then it starts here, and we tilt up to his face on the man. Okay. Now, I do think there was some. I'm going to look at at Sarah's. I think there's an animatic of it. All right, so let's play the animatic because.
Yes, it will. Okay, so maybe I can't fix other people's stupid problems. So I'm here.
Let me make this bigger. Oh, this was for something. All right, let's do it.
Yes, it will. Okay, so maybe I can't fix other people's stupid problems. So I'm here, working on something real. I can fix this. It's mine.
Yeah, you're a real hotshot mechanic.
As opposed to you? A bum? You and your brother. That tournament was our one chance to make some real shinies.
Oh, should I stop going to school? I'll give up eating and be a shut-in like you.
Oh, your famous solution. Always looking for shortcuts instead of trying something tough.
Nobody asked you to work yourself to death paying for all of this, okay?
Because if I don't do it, it won't get done.
No, because you don't trust me. You have to control everything. Maybe next time you should be the one in the suit, huh?
You stink. You used to be able to take care of yourself when Gekka was alive.
If she was my support, maybe she would have actually helped me instead of your valuable contribution. You aren't Gekka, and you never will be.
Oh, get over yourself. I did the best I could. You nearly died. You idiot.
This is interesting looking at the actual footage because I had no idea that it was like this. So I'm going to critique this mainly based on what I saw in these boards as if it was live action. So let's come back. Let me get a new thing. Okie dokie. And it seems like it was a big moment of of her getting upset with this guy. So I wish I could show two screens at the same time so I could. How do I do this? How do I do this? Well, here, let's go like this. I'm gonna go like this. Thinking on the fly, bringing these over here, coming back here. And okay. Did not see the rock inside of the show. Okay, let's see. All this happens. All this happens. So here. I mean, there were some really great moments in this. I think my favorite moment was when she threw the tool down. But we'll get in this. We'll get in this. Da da da. Sorry, guys. I should have done this beforehand. It's okay. We're just gonna power on through. All right. I have all this up. Let's go to filter, image, edit, layer. Here we are. Arrange, reverse. All right. So their first shot right here, we're establishing a car and a sunset. So let's draw this from the top view. I always like drawing things from the top view. So we have our house or our saloon right here, and we have our car right over here. Car is up, just like this. And I guess there's smoke coming out of the car, like this. That's the roof. And we have this guy right here. He's coming around this corner like this. And we have like a shed thing. Now, I know that with every production, there are limitations. There are things that you cannot control. Like maybe this right here, it was meant to be right here. You know, this what is this? This little table with the rock on it. Maybe like the director's like, we have to have it there. And that's just a challenge that we have to work with. So that's what I am going to work with because, you know, I probably would have moved it over here or maybe even like over here. It just depends. But let's just keep moving forward. So we have this guy. So far, our camera setup we have now is we have this camera setup right here, looking along this angle. And then we have another one where we are looking over here in this angle. And he's going to move this way. I'm going to go to the next panel. And then we have another shot where we are right here. So shot 1, shot 2, shot 3. And as we keep going through, we look right here. And then we go to... Oh, okay. So now this guy goes right here. You just show that clearly right here. And then we go to a shot over here. So already I'm seeing the cameras kind of going all over the place. We got a camera showing this, the car. So far we have this angle that's like this. You see the car. You see the sun like this. So that's angle 1. Angle 2, we have this higher angle shot where you see everything right here. And this person comes through this way like that. And then we have 3, which is right on here to that little rock thing. And then we have 4, which is this profile shot on him right here. And then we go from here, and then he turns. I would just actually just go like this to this, turns this way, and we pull out to this shot like this. So already there's a lot of shots going on, a lot of setups. Like, how would we simplify this? That's like the biggest question. How do you like economize your shots? Well, one idea again is, why not do it all in this shot right here? Let's just add in this shot. Like, why not just pull out a little bit more and add in that blue rock thing right there? You also have a lot of dead space right here. So maybe just readjusting it a little bit more like this. So my question is, how much action can you show in this one frame? Maybe like, again, what if so let's say this guy, he comes out over here, and then he comes in right here, and he sees the rock, but then now there's a lot of things competing for your attention. Like, what are we really looking at here? Like, is the main thing the sun? I am not sure. So what is the main, what is the core of this moment? It's all competing with each other. When I looked at the animatic, it looked like the main thing was the relationship between this girl and this boy. But here I'm not sure. Like, it seems like this is important. That glowing thing. So how do we simplify it? Do we just, also, I'm seeing like we're revealing, which I need to know more information about this scene. But why not just start, like, I'm always about keep it simple. Why not just start right here? Like, why not start wide on the car? Here's the frontal of the car. Here's the thing. I know it's boring. It looks boring, but I think what's most important is clarity. Like, be clear. Like, what is, so let's say here he is, and he comes out right here, and he comes around. Like, we're establishing where we are. Again, I know this looks boring, but it's clear. Like, when I first looked at this, I'm seeing this car, the sun, all this is in shadow. Maybe the sun is important. But anyways, we come through, and then we go to this shot over here. Like, my whole thing is like, show me the lay of the land. Show me where I am. Like, when we do things in filmmaking, you got your master shot. So what's the one shot that you could cover the whole thing? And that's why I'm choosing this shot. I mean, you could also, why not cover it all from like a higher angle where it's, and he comes over here. Again, you will see the woman, the girl right here, but I need to know the intention of the script. But I mean, you could easily move this around like here to make it look a little bit, compose it however you need, or it could be like this. But again, it's how do we cover ourselves so we don't have to do so many setups? So we know that there needs to be a camera on the guy, camera on the girl. So, so let's say we have this right here. Maybe we could have him come in. I would think the girl should be here. Oh, that makes a big difference if you have the girl in there first. So anyways, from there, I would probably, or, man, what if instead right here, this shot right here, maybe we should already be over the shoulder of the girl. So maybe we start it like here's the girl. She's working on her car. I mean, you could probably play the whole scene out right here. The boy comes in like this. And you already have this shot, I think. So right now I'm just kind of live, just kind of off the cuff, looking at your stuff. I don't know what the right answer is. There isn't a right answer, but the right answer is clarity and economy, because economy means there's less setups and it means it's less cost. And I think that goes with animation too, because like the more you move the camera around, the more setups it is, and the more you got to animate, and the more you have to relight things, or I'm not sure, but anyways, I think you do have this shot. Let me take a look. And this, yes, it's right here. But what I'd probably do is just blur her out. Because then if you blur her out, it comes right here. This guy, he's right here. And then maybe you're not revealing who it is. It's still kind of a mystery. Who is this girl? Who is this person in the foreground? What's going on? I keep looking. All right. And we come through. Okay, it still happens. Aha. Okay, all this happens. And now when I see this from here to right here, and then you cut over her to his POV, like you need to have motivations. You need to have someone like what triggers her to turn. Um is he calling her? Is he saying, "Hey, I need to talk to you"? Or maybe he's clumsy and he drinks something, and maybe he drops the thing that's on the shelf, and that catches her attention. But have it motivate. You need to have a reason to cut to another camera, or just keep it all there, or just keep the camera there and don't move it. Um, hey Neil, quick question: is there like a huge lag going on? Because like I'm looking on my stream right now and I'm seeing the animatic playing, and I feel like I'm like way ahead right now. Um, Let me know what you think. Maybe Neil, maybe you're not on. But anyways, let's go to this. So motivation. So if we're in this setup right here, and then we go to the next setup, what you have, which is right here. Her hood top is open like this. I'm just copying this image right now. She turns. This. And what happens here is that we cross the 180. The reason why we know that is because if you cut this down the center right here, this guy is on the left. And this girl is on the right. Let's call him Melvin. And we'll call her Sheila. So then we cut to this angle right here, and then Sheila is now on the left. So to fix that, well, before we fix it, let's look at the top view again. Here she is here. Sheila's right here. Melvin is right here. To fix that, we have her right here. Sheila is on the right. He's on the left. You'd have to... Well, there's two ways to fix it. One way is to move the camera more over here. Oh, no lag. Okay. All right, cool. Because on my screen, what I'm seeing is this. I'm like right here. So anyways, yes, if I did, I'd probably move it over here. But how do we fix it? Another thing you could do is just punch in on her face. So he comes around, she looks. What I would do from here is go close in on her face, like she turns, and then this becomes a neutral shot. A neutral shot is where you're just there's you don't pick a side, you don't pick a left or a right, you just go right in the middle. Or you go to a wide. So you have this shot right here. You could also just go straight to your wide angle again, which is the shot that we had over here. And then you reestablish your 180-degree rule. It may be boring, but I think clear beats cool. Clarity beats cool. So then you come from here, you get her turning like this, a single on the girl, and then you have her walking out like this. I hope this makes sense. I mean, it looks messy and all this stuff, but I hope it makes sense. So we reestablish the line right here, and let's just keep moving on. Just erase all this. And then from here, then you cut to the other side. The other side that I was saying, like then you cut to right here. which I think is cool because you could go from here. If you have this wide shot, I feel like this wide shot fixes a lot of stuff um, because then it realigns your 180. Um, because then you go from here to this awesome shot that I love. Neil, based on what you're seeing, does all this kind of make sense? What I'm saying, or am I just like kind of all over the place? But while I wait, um, then from here she gets up, and then you see her throw the tool to the ground, poof, which I love this because there's just so much impact um, going at a Dutch like this. In all honesty, I love Dutch angles because it makes you feel it changes the way you see something. It changes the angle. Where I know, like I love things symmetrical. I love things that are not tilted, but it just tilting the angle a little bit really jars you. Um, but anyways, so yeah, then you get this where they throw it to the ground, and let's come to the next part. And then from here we cut over. Let me just take a look at this. And then from here we go over to this guy's shoulder. So that works if we keep this. Because we go here to here, she walks over, then the camera's on this side of him as she walks. I like that. So now we still have him on the right. Sheila is on the left. And then from here we go to this type of shot right here. Which works because now we're still in our 180-degree rule. So one of the things basically for Sarah, I would just focus on keeping things clear, keeping things within the 180-degree rule. And I hear you. You know, one of the great things about this course that I'm doing right now called Vision to Visuals is you get to build your portfolio because if you're stuck in a rut, you know, you want to keep building stuff and also be part of a community where you can keep growing with others. So, you know, check out my page. I will give you a discount now that you allowed me to take a look at your portfolio. I'd love to jump on a Zoom with you. It'd be really cool to, you know, get a full picture on what you are wanting and where you're struggling the most and how we can have you grow. So I'll reach out to you on email. And for anyone here that's checking this out, please like and subscribe. I'm going to go over to the next portfolio. All right, let's see. Oh, Neil says, in good camera shots, I thought of something similar with the silhouette of the character by the car and then cut to another shot. Nice. How's work going over there, by the way, Neil, in the UK? Is it busy? Um, all right, so our next is I don't know how to capture this, but how do I do this? I guess I could go like this. I'm gonna have to not do his because it's really hard to do these critiques if they're not in um, in PDFs or something. So let me go to another person. Someone who has. Aha. So this is another person we will call Julia. And let's just jump in this. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Oh yeah, man, I'm busy right now. I'm very busy with a lot of work is coming through. Just very grateful for all the work that has been coming through. All right, so we start on a magnifying glass. The magnifying glass looks at these ants coming through, and we come to the next shot where we get in a little bit closer to see. I'm just trying to see. I think the magnifying glass is moving in. I would just add a camera. Oh wait, is sitting in a sandbox holding magnifying glass in her hand. Subjective camera. Okay. Yeah, I would show with an arrow that the magnifying glass is moving in, or maybe even just have the magnifying glass like bigger so you could see us pushing in. Um, and then we go to this shot right here where Willie and Riley experimenters distinguish marks, not talkative breakpoints. So I'm wondering, do we cut? I would write like cut to magnifying glass, and then we move over to this woman, then another magnifying glass over here. A little boy comes through. So yeah, camera dollies, camera right. This little boy comes through. Again, I would show this, and then Kevin Miles at magnifying glass. Okay, and we have this right here. Back to this woman. I want to know. Does well, numbering would help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And okay, so then this little boy comes through. Also has a magnifying glass. So far, I'm looking here. So we're right here. Okay, this we see the little boy run through this way. I need to know the direction of where this kid is coming through. And I mean, there's just a lot happening in this. And then, okay, so there's a little boy bouncing back here. Children. Children! Miss Gladys sighs and rolls her eyes. Steve, ha ha ha. So we push in on the little boy, snot coming out of his nose. On Gladys. I'm curious what these mean. Does this mean like we push in and pull out, kind of like a Zolly? Like does the background move and she moves? So okay. Well, anyways, we push in on her, screaming, and then what did you say, Miss Gladys? And then we go back to the wide of the little boy right here. Then everyone goes to. So my main thing is what is what is I'm just confused on what's happening here. Um, I always bring everything back to wide, medium, and close up. So you have your wide. Your wide shot is showing you context. It's giving you where. Where are we? And then you have your medium shot. Your medium shot gives you more body language. It gives you the like the what is happening. And you have your close-up shot. Your close-up is well, also this not only gives you the what, but it gives you the who. The close-up shot gives you the emotion. I'd say all of this together gives you the why. So going back to like writing, it's like who, what, when, where, why, and how. So these are just the basic building blocks to visual storytelling. So the wide, I would say this is your wide shot. Your medium shot. This is your medium shot. This is still your medium shot. These are your close-up shots. This is your medium right here. So let's reorder this a little bit. This is your wide. This right here is another wide. And then let's go over here. This is another, this is kind of like a long shot. But as you can see, like as I'm gathering all these wide shots, I don't know where I am. I'm it's kind of all over the place. So like me, I want to know as a viewer, like where am I? Like I want to be immersed in this. I want to know why I'm here. Why am I watching all this? And right now I don't know what matters. Yes, the magnifying glass is already showing me what matters, but I just want to know clearly, because the purpose of a storyboard is to be able to see the story before it's been shot or before it's been animated. That's why we want the clarity. A producer's going to look and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at all these like characters that we have to animate. That's going to be expensive." Like all these characters, it's very expensive. And we come back to so we got our wide. And now we go to our medium. Let's say this is our medium. I mean, I really like this shot. This is a really pretty shot. This is our medium. And then let's do our close-up shot because yes, this close-up shot is definitely showing us the motion. And it looks like she's just like fed up with all this. I mean, I feel as though that it is this woman is in this chaotic, this teacher is in this chaotic zone of kids, can't control it. Um, this one boy is just going crazy, and then this other little boy pops up saying that everything's okay. What do you need? And then she gets control somehow. Um, I'd be very curious to see the script, but for you, I would say, how can you simply tell this story? What is the story? How do you say it in just a wide, medium, and a close? The wide shot would be the establishing, like, how would I do it? Let's say, so let's map it out before we get into anything. So I know there's a woman, she's sitting, there's a teacher, we'll call her Miss Crabtree. She's sitting on this bench. And I know that this is important, this hole. And this boy is important because we see them. So let's say the hole is right here and the little boy is right here. I don't know. I'm just kind of making it up. But we know we need to establish this. And let me go back to this one. So we have this woman right here. And now I draw it. So let's get our wide right here. And then again, don't be fancy. Just if because we don't know what the location looks like, we just have to diagnose it. We have to diagnose what the story, where the cameras are, and what's happening. Um, so there's a woman sitting, there's a little boy with snot coming down, and there's another little boy digging, but we don't see him yet. So then we get our coverage. We go on to Miss Crabtree right here. This is our 180-degree rule, our line right here. And we're probably going to need another one over here. So let's just see what that looks like. And we just do it simply with, just thumbnails. So we got our wide shot. Let's go right here. There's the woman. Here's the little boy right here. And there's someone digging in that hole like that. And you could have all your other little kids in the background going crazy. Even have people in the foreground right here going crazy, you know. And so you have your wide, and then you got this next shot, which will be medium on the woman. She's sitting down. I don't know why she would be reading a book while all this is happening, because I mean I have 3 kids and I don't think I could be able to read a book while all these kids are running around. I'd probably have her tending the kids or trying to get control, but you know I just have to go off the boards that you've given. So we have this right here, and then we have the other angle, which is over here. Here's the hole, and you have the baby going nuts with the snot coming out of the nose. So already we know, okay, here's the wide shot. They're going crazy. There's a woman, the teacher is down here, and we have the little kid over here. So we have 2 mediums, and then we could go in on to the close, which is this shot. And we got here to here to here, and then I mean, you have this shot, which is nice too. Where you could go right, you could go from here to here. Maybe she stands up or something, and because she stands, she's like, I don't know why she looks confused, but I think if you were to choose an expression, maybe she's like angry, or maybe she's like upset. I'm very skeptical of these types of looks of like, I love this. This is clear. I clearly know that she's pissed off. Right here, I'm unsure. She looks like defeated. Eh, Um, I mean, if any expression, I would probably just have it neutral, if anything. I mean, it goes back to Hitchcock, you know, or no, not Hitchcock. I think it was the Eisenstein where he put an image of a person like this, and then the next frame it was like a cake, and you could tell that he's hungry just because people thought that he was hungry because it was there. It was juxtaposed with a cake, and then they did another one where it showed like um, uh, a gun, and this juxtaposed to this, it looked like he wanted to kill someone. And then they did another one of like a woman or something, you know, and he said that he was lustful. You know, just if you have like no emotion, but juxtaposed to another, how powerful just putting another image is next. Just, what am I trying to say? Juxtaposing an image next to another image creates meaning. And you control what the viewer sees by just putting two things next to each other, two images next to each other. Oh, that was a mouthful. So basically all I'm trying to say is, what is she feeling right here? Is she feeling defeated? Maybe she doesn't even have to have a feeling, but then it automatically escalates to her getting upset. But knowing what she feels can give intention to what you're trying to shoot. Or it gives you the intention of what the shot will be. But anyways, coming back to wide, medium, close. You got your wide right here. You got your medium right here. Medium of the little boy, of the little kid going nuts, to your close up, which will go up to here. It's like see how we're slowly escalating with the shots? Like we're escalating, wide, medium, escalating to the close, escalating even more, and then you go back to your long shot. You let it breathe a little bit, and the little boy says, "Hey, Miss Crabtree, you know, what did you say?" Or "Everything's okay," you know. And then this works. Now she's like relaxed. She's chill. So I would strip all this detail and go back to the things that matter, which is just simplicity. Just go to your wide, medium, close. Now this is lesson 2 in my course. We get into angles, we get into camera movement, we get into creating your own piece. I highly recommend trying it out. I'll give you a discount code since you let me break down your portfolio, your work. I'd love to jump on a call, but I will have to call it because I have an appointment in 5. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for letting me review your stuff. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I want to keep doing this. I want to keep on motivating and seeing people grow. You know, check out. I could do this anonymously. If you guys don't want to share your name, that's totally cool. Inside of the description, there should be like a page where you can fill out, and I just want to see people grow. I want to see people get great and make money and just have fun doing the things that they like to do. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and I do have more people to review. but let's talk in the future. Thanks, you guys, and have a great rest of your day.